This is what's going to happen when you call my office. You're going to be greeted by a friendly voice, someone who understands what you're going through and is going to be able to help immediately. We're going to gather all your information. You're going to immediately get a welcome text message and be entered into our case management software. We utilize state-of-the-art case management software that will allow you to call, text, or email straight to your file. You'll always know what's going on. The first thing that we do is we have to get the claim set up. So we'll set the claim up, we request the policy limits from the providers, and get your accident report requested from the South Carolina Department of Motor Vehicles. Now, you may already have and have provided to my office what's called an FR10 form. That's just the bare basic swapping information. That's not the actual police report. We have to send a request into South Carolina DMV, and they will get that back to us in a couple weeks. That's the first thing we do on day one. From there, we're going to make sure that if you need it, that your treatment is set up. So whether that's chiropractic care, if that needs to go to a follow-up at a family physician, whatever your treatment needs may be, we make sure that your medical is managed and managed properly so that you're getting to feeling better, because that's always rule number one, is to getting you back as best as we can get you. So from there, you're going to become best friends with my paralegal. And whoever the paralegal is assigned, all my clients always love them, okay? They're all trained, they're smart, they're the best paralegal staff in Myrtle Beach. And they're gonna make sure that your medical's managed. If there's anything that my investigators need to do and research for us, they task that to them. If I have to get an expert involved, we will go over that. And then from there, every 30 days, you're gonna get a phone call from an attorney. And it may be, if nothing's happened on your case, it may just be to talk. But if something significant happens, you're the first person that we call so we can go over everything with you. Now remember, this is a long process, okay? Cases don't settle in a month. Sometimes they don't settle in 3 or 4 months. On average, if you have a disputed claim, you're looking at 9 months to a year before you get your final check. Now, why is that? Well, there's all this paperwork that we have to do. And then on top of that, they're gonna deny and delay your claim. But most importantly, you have to finish treating. And we can't really settle your case unless you want to settle it short, which doesn't happen in my office. We can't settle your case until the doctors release you. So we have to keep all that in mind and just be patient with us. And it will get frustrating. Know that off the bat, but we're here to help you, and we've got experience with every kind of case. Once we get to the settlement phase, you and I, or you and one of my attorneys, will have a detailed discussion on a range that I think the case should settle for. Again, if we're dealing with a minimum policy, it may be a simple policy limits case. If we're dealing with a huge policy, obviously we want to fight for every dollar that's on the table. Again, every case is different, and we'll have that discussion at the appropriate time. When we do reach a settlement, we then, like I've said before, we will negotiate your medical liens that are outstanding, any medical bills outstanding, putting more money in your pocket. So we have final numbers, and then we'll have a settlement meeting to where you see where every penny of your settlement is going. Due to the coronavirus, we're doing a lot of FedEx settlement documents back and forth, a lot of e-sign. So if you're happy with that, that's the way we're gonna do it. If you wanna meet in person to sign everything, of course, we can make an appointment and meet here. We have masks on, and we've got, we spray everything with Lysol, and we're fighting the virus just like you are. When we're done with the settlement, we'll disperse the settlement funds to you. You'll get your check, and you can take it across the street to Pinnacle Bank and cash the check, or whatever you gotta do with it. And then hopefully you're a client for life, and we look forward to helping you. But that's kind of the process in a nutshell from start to finish.
When life gets